Well, New York Fashion Week kicking off this week, and this time in a new location at Lincoln Center. But will a new venue get the wealthy to loosen up on their Prada purse strings? Our next guest runs the largest executive search firm specializing in fashion and retail. Hal Reiter is the chairman and CEO of Herbert Mines Associates. He recently completed the placement of Barney's new CEO. So good to have you with us.
Thank you, Carol.
How's it going in the retail environment right now?
Well, the business is good. I think the back to school is pretty prosperous, and they're looking forward towards a very, very robust Christmas as well.
What about retailers, though? Actively looking for a lot of executives and senior executives, if you will?
We're always looking for senior level.
But based on how we've seen over the last couple of years, what's kind of different?
Yeah, business is more robust. There are a lot more units of executives being moving in and out of senior level positions. Private equity firms are making changes, and companies are actually hiring for the first time at the senior level for about 18 months.
That's a big difference.
It's a very positive move.
Tells you what? That things have gotten much better?
Tells us that the companies are spending more money on talent and acquisition and retention of talent, and that's good news for the whole industry.
Are we seeing any kind of bidding going on for certain individuals?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So good, but not that good.
Exactly.
All right. What are they looking for in terms of retail executives? Because the retail environment continually changing.
They are.
And
actually,
it's still kind of tough.
In the C-suite, we're looking for the full package. We want somebody who has a left brain and a right brain, meaning logic and product. And that's the whole full entity CEO. And that's what in the C-suite for the CEO, for any direct report to the board or to the chief executive officer, is an important factor. You know,
I recently, just last week, talked with the Procter & Gamble CEO, and we talked about a lot of things. Here's a very, very old company. You know their products, things like Tide and so on and so forth. But social media, they get it, and they're embracing it. That's an important element of, I'm assuming, senior executives for retail. Got to be.
Online marketing is probably the fastest moving thing going on in retail, and everybody's in on it, from Neiman Marcus to Walmart. In fact, if you look at some of the things that Macy's just done with Madonna and Greg Norman, that's all going to be online as well as in the store. So it's a big move, and it's all about branding and keeping the market fresh.
Now, when you say all about branding, I mean, that's not a new thing. What is the newest elements of retail? So as you go out looking for executives, you've got to make sure that they're up on.
It really is about inventory control and real estate cost. It's about retention and hiring great executives, and it's about sustaining the brand and marketing their own brand against, a very difficult competitive environment.
I mean, these guys in the retail sector, Hal, they have to be up on so many different things. I mean, they have to be comfortable with brands, and they have to have a creative side, but they've also got to have the financial side. Like you said, inventory management, which got a lot of retailers into trouble. But are they leaning towards one way?
Well, the traditional CEO has a merchant background, but that's changing as well. I think what you're going to find is that the great CEO will hire great people behind him, because what he or she is a manager of managers.
Right.
And if you have a hole in technology or you have a hole in marketing, that's going to be filled by a great person behind him.
Any unusual hires? Maybe you can't go into specifics, but unusual placements that you've done recently?
Nothing really that unusual. I think the market is just beginning to break open. It's been a difficult 18 months for the entire search community, but we'll see some action soon.
You mentioned the private equity side of things. So private equity firms who've got retail holdings, are they now looking for executives to kind of take it to the next stage?
Right. The biggest challenge for private equity firms was that they were expecting 2009, 2010 to be the year of the IPO. So many companies are private, like Toys R Us.
So much for that.
Exactly. So now they're looking at their management teams to see if they need new management to move forward into the 2012-2013 IPO era.
So since you're helping companies find retail executives, what do you find is the most kind of exciting aspect of the retail environment right now? It's such a large environment, from the big box retailers to the specialty retailers. I mean,
I think what's exciting is how fast it's moving and how they are moving towards this bubble of customer that's coming through from 14 on. And as the bubble comes through, the retailers have to keep up with it.
Right.
So in every website, you'll see Facebook and Twitter, and you'll see iPad applications. I mean, it's a very exciting time for retailers, and they're really, if there's one area that they're bolstering, is in the online marketing area for their companies.
And they're keeping up with it all.
Absolutely.
What about the global component into all of this?
Well, that's actually very interesting, because a lot of these companies are looking overseas, particularly in the Middle East. Bloomingdale's opened last year, and the Middle East is coming over here and starting to try to look at U.S. retailers to open up overseas as well, particularly in the Middle East.
That's pretty much a much newer trend.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Hey, Hal, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hal Reiter of Herbert Mines Associates.